Welcome back to Cooking with Greg Wong. Hopefully everybody's staying healthy and all you EZ-Wokers out there are cooking at home and having a great time doing it. It was requested from one of you viewers out there to do a Mapo tofu, and I'm going to do a Szechuan version of it. I'm using what's called a broad bean paste is right here, and what I've done is I've taken that out and some of the Chinese fermented black beans and chopped it up really fine, so it's a really nice paste. Very, very fragrant, very strong. It's got a really, really unique flavor to it. For the other ingredients, I just got a little bit of shallot here, chopped really fine, and I'm using a ground pork for the sauce, fresh garlic, fresh ginger, and then I have some Szechuan peppercorns. And then I've got a couple hot chili peppers chopped up really fine. We're gonna sneak those in there too to give it a nice mellow heat. I'm gonna get busy doing this. What I'm gonna do first is I've got the tofu I use is a soft tofu, and I've cut it up into like 3/4 inch chunks. And what I'm gonna do is bring some water to a boil, turn it off, add a little bit of salt to it, and just blanch it for a little bit. The little bit of salt in the water is going to give the tofu just a little bit of flavor. The water is going to help hold the tofu together while I cook the dish. I use 2 different flavors of soy sauce. One is a dark soy sauce just to get a nice rich color. And I'm just going to use some water for the sauce. Normally I'd use a chicken stock, but you can use water. And just a little bit of sugar to offset the saltiness. All right, so in just a minute, we'll fire up this wok and we'll get busy. All right, welcome back. EZ-Wok, that's what we're using today to do this dish. This dish doesn't necessarily require a lot of heat, but in some of the steps to make this dish, like bringing the water to boil, it's nice having it because it's only going to take a couple seconds to heat up the water to blanch the tofu. Yes, we did make some aprons because I was always splattering oil on my nice shirts. So, all right, I'm just going to bring some water to a boil here really quickly. Let that heat up real quickly. It's just about a ½ teaspoon of salt. We're going to add that into the water. And so that water's up to a boil already. So I'm going to just dial the temperature down, add some of that salt to the water. Put this tofu in here gently. Rinse that out. And just let that sit in there for about a minute or so. And we'll plate the dish with this. I also have my the cornstarch and water mixture. A little bit of oil here I'm going to use. The other thing I didn't show you is I have some of the chopped green onions. All righty. Heat up this wok just a little bit. I'll add a little bit of oil to it. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of the shallots here. Again, we got a low heat going on here. We're going to add the pork. Add some garlic. And some ginger. Lots of ginger. Now we're going to add the bean paste. Again, on this dish, you really want to be careful with the heat. And I'm going to just use about a teaspoon and a half of this paste. I'm going to add those 2 hot peppers in there and the Szechuan peppercorns. And I'm going to add a little bit of this dark soy sauce, just a teaspoon and a half. And we'll add some of the regular soy sauce, about 2.5 tablespoons. And now we're going to add a little bit of water to this. 2 ladle spoonfuls. Offset the saltiness with a little bit of sweet. All right, bring that temperature down now. We'll add that tofu in here. Just a little bit more. That is ready. Last thing I'm going to do is just put a drop of the sesame oil on here. That's it. And then we'll plate it. Just move this aside. Alrighty. I'm just gonna take some of this chopped green onions and put that on there like that. And now we'll go get the rice and we'll give this a go. But this is your Szechuan version of the Mapo tofu. Well, actually, I have my camera operator here too, but he doesn't want to be on camera. Just add a little rice here. Nothing like a little fluffy rice, huh? Let's do a couple scoops of this. We've actually been saving up our appetites till this food gets cooked. So. All right, now here's the Mapo tofu. It's like one of those comfort food dishes. Plaster that all over the rice like that. Oh. everybody. You'll probably just want a spoon with that. All right, here's the taste test. See how we did. How fun is it to make this kind of food at home? I've got to tell you, ooh, those chilies are hot. What I used were 2 Thai chilies. Snuck those in there. So thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. It is very delicious. Cheers. Walk on.